Yo, drug-free Dansby here, coming at you with another review, and today we have Fire Fuel by UK Labs. What is this product? Where did it come from? Is it worth putting in your rotation? Is it a hitter? What's it like? So before we get into this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, share it with somebody that would appreciate it. And again, thank you guys for all the support so far in starting this channel. It's been a lot of fun, man, and I'm having a blast. So I was thinking today, man, I always am, kind of meditating and praying and all that good stuff when I'm in the gym, man. It's really the only time of my day I feel like my restaurant's not blowing me up as much. I'm not thinking about all my problems and all the crazy crap inside of my head. And it's probably why I go to the gym as much as I possibly can, because it's just me and the weights, man, and it's really therapeutic. But I was thinking to myself, when I first got sober, I was really ashamed of the place I was in when I walked into my first meeting, man. I was looking at my life and my age and everything I had to show for it, and I was completely at rock bottom, man. And it says in our literature, why are we so insistent that every AA or whatever needs to hit rock bottom? And the truth is, man, along my journey, I was doing some things I wasn't proud of. I was going to places that, I wouldn't want to talk about. And I would always have someone there to kind of bail me out, whether it be a friend or a family member or whatever. But they just kind of never let it get as bad as it needed to get. So when I woke up the next day, I would be like, maybe there will be a different combination of things tomorrow while I'm still putting this stuff in my body to where I won't have these sort of results. I wasn't completely sick and tired of being sick and tired. But what's cool about getting to that place in my life, what I like to call being at the end of my rope, best place I could possibly be, is I was finally willing to reach out to another man, to talk to my higher power, God, who I choose to call God, and say, you know what? I'm all out of moves. I don't have any answers anymore. And I need something different. And what's really sad, man, I work with guys in recovery, is I see a lot of people coming in and out that never really get to that place. Either it doesn't get bad enough, maybe they have a family member still kind of, I don't want to use the word enabling, but it's pretty prevalent in the recovery community. And I'm just so grateful today that I know I'm an alcoholic and I'm an addict. I can't use alcohol or drugs in any form whatsoever. If I do, the phenomenon of craving kicks in, and then I want another and another and another, and I don't know where I'm going to go. I don't know where I'm going to end up, and I'm just not willing to throw away the life I have today. So I wanted to share that with you guys. But so let's talk about this thing, man. Where did this come from? So I was really fortunate to meet HighStim Ace a few months ago. He's become one of my closest buddies, kind of like a brother to me. And I remember when this thing first came on the scene, I saw Garage Gym Homies review, I saw HighStim Ace's review, and he instantly started messaging me. He's like, dude, you got to try this. So a few weeks back, maybe like 11 days ago or something, I got a fat scoop sample of this thing. And Ace was like, dude, you got to try it. You got to try it. And man, I just had all sorts of results the first time I tried it, and I'm still currently feeling this thing. But let's really dive into this. Let's talk about the supplement facts. So it starts off, one scoop is 10 grams. So I like that. It's not a hefty scoop. It's not going to be, super thick in my shaker, nothing like that. It says 30 servings per container. So this thing is full. This thing is heavy, man. There's not a gap in between the top and the actual powder itself. I'm pretty sure this is a 30-gram serving, which is nice on the pocket. So I appreciate that. It starts off with kind of like a multivitamin. It has vitamin C, vitamin D. It's got all the B vitamins. And then it has a 50 milligrams of magnesium carbonate, which I like. Then we go into, I'm going to go through this label. So this, if you look at this tub, man, this is as bathtub, quickly put together label as I've ever seen. Kind of reminds me of Smash AMF's label. But same with these ingredients here. So I'm not going to go into depth on all of them, but guys, we know labels are just labels. Sometimes I look at a label and I have a totally different experience. Sometimes I look at the label and I have an identical experience to what is on there. But so it starts off with citrulline dimalate. We got L-citrulline, we got some creatine in here, we have acetyl L-tyrosine. We got 2 forms of carnitine, which if that's in here, I'm a big fan of carnitine. Helps me with pumps, helps me with natural energy. I don't have to drink as much coffee throughout the day when I'm not training. I'm a really big fan of carnitine, so that's a plus. Then we got 350 milligrams of caffeine. It's a solid dose. We got taurine. And then this is the craziest thing, and I actually kind of appreciate them for doing this. 350 milligrams proprietary blend. So there's really a guessing game when it comes to what's in this proprietary blend. So that's kind of cool. We have Norvaline, we got L-theanine at 100 milligrams, maybe take the edge off a little. We got green tea, we got synephrine, we got hordenine, we got halostashine, we got theobromine at 30 milligrams. Like what is 30 milligrams of theobromine gonna do? We got hignatine, if I even said that right. We got grapeseed extract, we got methylsynephrine, we got some GABA in here, it looks like 20 milligrams. We got a yohimbe extract, we got some black pepper, we got methyltyramine, we got naringen, and then we got 2 other forms. We have HCl yohimbe and alpha yohimbe. So, I mean, if they really threw all this stuff in here, man, that's pretty impressive. But this is probably one of the labels that has some of the most ingredients I've ever seen. I feel like I have seen a label similar to this from a different product, but it did have some, DMAA, DMHA stuff mentioned in there. But this isn't telling me, unless there's something in that proprietary blend, that it's even gonna be a hitter, And then at the bottom here, it says, it is recommended to use half a scoop for first use. So HighStim Ace being one of my best friends, I do not take half a scoop of anything. I always go for the full dose. And in fact, the first time I tried this, he gave me a heaping scoop. So this morning I went with another heaping scoop because I wanted to give you guys an honest, unbiased review on this thing. So let me tell you my experience with this. So I took the drink and, I'm getting over to the gym. It's about 5 minutes away. And I'm always really looking for these things to kick in super fast. With this thing, it is not the case. It is definitely a creeper. So probably 15, 30 minutes in, you get a nice wave of energy. You get okay, I'm glad I'm at the gym. I'm pumping the weights. I'm doing what I got to do. But it doesn't feel like an illicit thing whatsoever. And in fact, I was a little tired this morning and I start off, really heavy. I'm doing some flat bench dumbbell work. And I'm like, man, is this even going to hit, man? I start always second guessing these products because I'm not letting it fully kick in. So guys, if you get your hands on this, give this probably 30 minutes to an hour to fully feel it. So what happens for me at 30 minutes in is this wave of like crazy focus comes in. And during that time today, since I took a heap and scoop of this thing, I had really crazy heart rate action going, like almost to the point where I sat down in between one set and I'm like, this didn't happen the first time I took it. Is this alpha yo? Like what is really hitting me right now? And I want to tell you guys too, I purposely took 5 days off of all illicit pre-workout so I could really feel this thing for the first time. The first time I took this, I only took 1 day of a stim break before taking it. So this thing really came in super intense, man. And I just kind of pushed myself through the flat bench sort of stuff. And I wasn't really having a good time. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I wasn't, but don't worry. About 45 minutes in, man, the heart rate thing went away and it started to mellow out. And that's when the music kicked in, feeling amazing. Almost like hearing these songs for the first time. And then I kind of got this like starry eye, like floaty feeling, tunnel vision, just like, oh my goodness, there's that 350 milligram proprietary blend kicking in. And, I just started pushing. I move on to triceps. And dude, that's when, if you saw me in the gym, I have a huge grin on my face. Like I'm having a blast, right? I want to tell you guys the star of the show with this one here is definitely the focus. And for me, I got this illicit, mood elevated sort of feel, almost like the first time I took crack gold or the purple tub crack. Like, and I'll tell you guys, I haven't been on a full stim break with no caffeine and no nothing in a long time. And whatever is in this, there's definitely a secret sauce. There's definitely a hidden ingredient. Whatever is in this hits me as if I have zero tolerance to stims. So I do want to tell you guys, if you're planning on getting this, if you're messing around with this, be careful. I wouldn't say hit a heap and scoop off the rip, unless everybody knows their tolerance to these things. Everybody knows if they have smash AMF, you know, you have juiced in your rotation, you've tried Undead King by Dark Labs before, whatever it is. If you're on that level, this thing for me is a stim junkie paradise. It is. Not only the focus is insane, just kind of like the last few pre's I took and reviewed, I had this, you know, I had to force myself from getting unstuck on my phone. I had to remember where I was and what I was doing, but pretty much with the mood elevation, every task I'm doing is enjoyable. So I have to remember, hey, Sean, you got to get out of the gym here soon. So this thing had me in the gym for 2 hours. And I definitely could have probably went another hour, maybe 2. But, you know, I'm in my 30s. I got a family. I got stuff I got to do today. So I will say probably at the 2-hour mark, I had to pull myself off of doing some cardio. I will tell you, drink a ton of water when you're drinking this and be ready. Do not take this in the afternoon. Do not take this at night. This is one of the ones I'll put it up there with Excelsior, as far as the intensity, as far as when is this going to wear off, as far as what did I even take sort of deal. And it's been an amazing experience. So I will tell you guys, the productivity from this, another star of the show too, is the added strength at about an hour into this. So I'm always looking for pre-workouts, kind of like Crack Gold. I'm always looking for products that are going to give me an advantage in the gym and kind of power me through a grueling workout, whatever it is. So this is a product that I would probably save for maybe your chest day. You're trying to hit some PRs. I would save this for a leg day. The first time I took this, I did legs and shoulders, and my legs are super sore afterwards. Today, like I mentioned before, I was hitting chest, and an hour in is when the weights start feeling lighter. You know why you came there. You have this aggressive, it's a feel-good aggression. It's not like you're angry at anything. You're definitely, if I had to compare this to anything whatsoever, I would say this is a mix of Excelsior with maybe Crack Gold. So you have the mood elevation, you have the smooth, happy, floaty feeling, but then you're also like, man, I can lift probably 10 pounds more than I'm used to lifting. So this thing is a super hitter. It's a special product. I would recommend anyone, if you call yourself a stim junkie, you have to have this in your rotation. I did see it's hard to buy this thing. I think you have to get Bitcoin, whatever it is. I spoke to the guys over at UK Labs. They're super cool guys. I think it's worth your time. But hey, thanks for tuning in today, guys. I got more content coming out. If you need to pick this thing up, you know, shoot me a message. Let's talk more about it, and I'll talk to you guys later. All right, boys and girls, it's been 2 hours since I took UK Labs Fire Fuel. Just got out of the gym. I feel like I lost 5 pounds in sweat, but like I'm not mad about it. This thing definitely added something to my workout. It's really kind of hard to describe, but dude, I feel amazing. I probably could have went another 2 hours. If the right song came on my playlist, man, I was like, body tingles all over my body. I don't know if you guys can relate to that, but super crazy hitter, man. If you can get your hands on this tub, you gotta do it. And I have some theories on what's in this thing. If you want to know more, shoot me a message. We'll talk about it privately. I don't want to blast the company like that. So all right.